Hey guys, welcome back to the podcast. I know it's been a little bit.
Took a little hiatus.
I think mostly just we just got busy.
We just got busy. I would like to say we needed some content also, but you know, you know how it goes.
Do because they don't
Most people
do
that do like,
podcasts.
I feel like, I feel like most people that do podcasts like this, they have like eventful weeks to where they can like talk about stuff. But considering you're about to graduate and I'm still in college, it's just like, well, talk about what I ate for breakfast yesterday, I guess.
Yesterday, but not today. So you're gonna go like back a day.
Well,
Let's
well,
let's dive into this.
Well, here's the thing. I don't eat breakfast, so yeah, that analogy didn't really work. But anyway, so what do you got for us today? Hunter's got another. I guess we're gonna keep this. We're gonna make this a segment, I guess. Um,
I mean, we can save that like towards the end. So if we need to like fill like
all right, we gotta
a
figure
10
out
minute
like,
block.
all right, we gotta figure out like a time. We'll see if we can like make a uh, a
Like a time
jingle or something. Uh,
for each section.
we'll make it we'll make it a recurring thing. Um, we can't, so we can like, a jingle. You know what a jingle is. Everybody knows what a jingle is.
Um,
Right, but what happened to you this week? You had some interesting stuff going on.
a little bit of background. What I do for job, I call it a job, paid internship regardless.
Oh.
Anyways, um, I was working up in our baseball suites for the FVG baseball games, and I was there with one of my interns, and um, we're up there, and is next to us, so they're having their thing, and we see the chef.
Hmm.
They don't chef over there. He comes over, starts talking to us. His name is Chef Art Smith.
Hmm.
Arthur Smith, right?
I'm here. Yes.
No idea. Was I have no I didn't no clue. But my friend Will had some general idea. So I go to Google after he talked to us.
Mm-hmm.
And after he talked to us, he said, "Here's my number. I'm going up to the president's box. Text me if you guys want to get in."
Oh. Wow. And you known
Is
him for what, like 2 minutes?
Yeah, I mean, he definitely liked me. He's on the he has a significant other and some kids.
Okay.
A lot of touching on the shoulders and on the neck. Hey, if it's gonna get me into the president's box, you can touch my shoulders all you want, dude. Just like a genuinely just nice, like no, but like truly genuinely nice guy. Just like
Touch my shoulders all you want.
um, and so he gives us his number. I thought it was a fake number. I thought he was just being nice.
Yeah.
Gives us his number. Says, "Hey, text me if you guys want to get in the box. I'll see what I can do." Yeah. Anyway, so after I go look him up, the chef from Florida went to Florida State. Looked for former Governor Bob Graham and Jeb Bush.
Hmm.
Is Oprah Winfrey's personal chef.
Whoa, that's all right. The other, I was not impressed with the other ones, but
Oprah,
this one's pretty good.
right?
Yeah.
He was on her show as well. He won Iron Chef America,
Interesting.
like Barbecue Pitmasters or something. He has books. He has a bunch of restaurants. And so I'm like, yo, this guy's legit. This guy's awesome. Hey, Art, it's Hunter Stuber from the box. Just we would Will and I would like love to go up on your offer to get us in. He goes, all right, cool. So we're just texting throughout the day.
Uh,
Guys, come to the president's box. So we go to the sign-in table, and we're still in our work clothes. So it's like khaki shorts and um a that's the place I work at for boosters. And they go, you guys can't wear shorts.
uh,
We go run to my friend Will's apartment. It's down the street. Put on pants, right? He's 5'8",
you guys
162.
remember this is not going good. If you remember the description of Hunter from the first episode.
6'1", 6'2". He's about 5'8", 5'9". So his waist is like a 32. I'm like a 34.
Daddy.
It's just, hey, bro. I weigh like 197 now, and I'm so happy.
All right.
I am so happy. I've never, sidebar, I was never able to break like 195
Yeah.
until like summer.
There you go.
Anyways, back to the story. So I'm putting on his pants, and obviously they're too short. So I go, all right, what am I gonna do? So I like roll them up, kind of like the hipsters do. Like I like roll them up a little bit.
Except you're probably still wearing tennis shoes, right?
I was wearing tennis shoes, yeah. They were like dress. They were it's like dressier pants, I guess, and like a t-shirt. So we go like haul butt back to the President's Box sign-in. Art's down there, and there's a guy named Jimmy. He's like the check-in guy. Earlier, and he goes, "Oh, you guys actually went and put on pants, but yeah, why wouldn't we? Like we're having free admission to the President's Box. Jimmy, get your shit together. Let us up there." They go make us name tags, send us up. I love it. Tickets are really expensive to get up there. The president was there, Thrasher. What a homie. Shout out Thrasher.
His name's Thrasher.
Thrasher.
Wow. What a name for
Awesome.
What a name for a president.
So we get up there, and it's all you can eat, all you can drink. It's the first. It's since last year or something like that. Like it's has like been available in a long time. But we get up there, Art sees us. He goes, "All right, guys, come on, let's go." We just start throwing back beers.
Obviously. What else would you do?
We go sit at this table. Art's with us, still hanging out. Jeff, he's like the one who put this all together. He goes, grabs us some like dishes that he made that were eating.
Wait, what was his name? What was his name?
Arthur Smith.
No. Oh. Arthur made dishes?
So he went and like made the menu for the thing, and so they were using his recipes.
Got it.
And then he went and like made us fresh dishes because like they have stuff out in like heating trays because it's like a
yeah.
Made us fresh plates, which is pretty dope. So we're eating, drinking. He left us, and so it's just me and Will sitting at this table, just throwing back beers, and they had this like spiked lemonade, which is actually pretty good.
Not like Mountain Dew spiked lemonade, right? Like actual spiked lemonade.
And it was like rose water vodka or something. Thing. And so we're sitting there, and we're just mingling with people because they're donors. A lot of old people are up there. I got talking about golf with this one guy. He's like, you at least have to know the basics of golf.
Yeah.
That's basically what he told me. He goes, you don't have to be good. You just have to know like how to play, and don't lose too many balls.
Yep. But you always end up losing like 50 of them, and then that's like it's a lot of money.
That's what my grandpa always said. Just don't look like a. Just make sure you know what you're doing out.
Don't look like a what? I think you cut out a little bit.
Talking.
I don't know what you just said.
That point because I was gonna say something, but I stopped myself.
Okay. See, I don't know. I don't think you're cutting out. I feel like you're just stopping and not talking. But
maybe I have to talk like a certain level for it to pick up on.
Possible.
Discord.
It's possible.
Talking louder.
Yeah, we're using a new calling. Usually, so originally we were using Skype, but Skype kind of prohibited my microphone usage, which was really weird. So that's why. Yawn. That's why sometimes I'd be really low or really loud. So we switched over to Discord. Shout out Discord.
Shout out Discord.
It's a communication tool for gamers. G Fuel. All right, continue. Talking about golf.
So, so he's like, just like learn the basics, and that's what I was always told. Just learn the basics of golf. So you don't look like an idiot. And he's like, that's where a lot of business deals are made, and a lot of time the people who go out there just want to get drunk together. So much. And then this guy and his wife came. His name is Mark, and his wife's name was Alicia.
Hmm.
Astrophysicist.
Whoa.
The astrophysicist. The like dean of like graduate level studies or something like that at FSU. So him and his wife, they're from England. They've been here for about 20 years. We started talking about random stuff. Nicest people. I would have never met them if I wasn't up there. And so we got to talking, and a bunch of other people came by and talked. And we were there from probably 6 until 11:30. Spring game was a concert. Peppa. Somebody else.
What?
I only thought he had one song. Apparently he has a couple more. But
I don't even know.
we were
Whoa. What? Hold on. What?
What are you confused about?
What just happened?
Where'd I lose you?
I don't like a few sentences back. I think you said the
Pay
name.
attention?
You said the. Well, no, I am paying attention. I think you cut out a little bit, but we'll figure that one out later.
We were there from 6 until like 11:30.
Right. And who was there? Some.
Salt and pepper.
Oh, weird. Okay. They have like
Ice.
one song.
It was like
Vanilla
a 90s
Ice.
throwback.
All right, I
Yeah.
like it. Oh yeah, wasn't it like? Oh no, that was at UCF. UCF had like
It was-
had a '90s like wrestling night. That was pretty cool.
like retro night or something.
Yeah.
And so we're up there from 6 until 11:30, just pounding back beers with these people, and got to talk with a lot of people. And this is where the next day I thought about it, but this is where it got put in my head. Like, I'm gonna go for my master's most likely.
Mm.
Take the GRE and see what I get on my score. Easily top 7 experiences in college for me.
Okay.
It was just a fun weekend, you know.
Yeah.
Got to meet some famous chefs, and I'm still texting Chef Art.
You guys gonna get married?
I mean, no.
You guys gonna have an affair? It's dangerous. Careful.
How many like President's Spots tickets I get, but
Yeah.
information about Orlando like prep schools for like basketball. Oh,
Are you asking me if I know anything about them?
but he went and asked me about him.
Oh. Nice.
He's like, "Oh, you play basketball around there?" I go, "Yeah, I know Vito." He goes, "All right, well, do you know like?"
There's always. I mean, there's Montverde.
No, that's the time I go. Mount Verd's like #1 in the nation, so I don't know how much money you got.
Which is weird. Like, I never would think, like, I since growing up around here, I never would think, wow, Central Florida is like a essentially breeding ground of athletes. Like, that just didn't occur to me, usually.
Yeah, like it's still, yeah. Like growing up, there's definitely different than.
Like, baseball is huge, basketball is really good. Brandon Marshall and Chandler Parsons came out of one school.
Basketball, I mean, basically all the major sports are.
Joel
just big in
Embiid.
Florida.
Came out of Montverde. Russell, not Westbrook, the other guy. Not DeAndre Russell. What is his name? He's from Brooklyn.
Simmons.
No, I said he's on Brooklyn.
Yeah, I have no idea.
He was on the Lakers, and then he got traded to Brooklyn. Oh, what's his name?
Oh,
Oh, that's gonna kill me. Oh, come on. Okay, I'm gonna have to look it up.
Angelo Russell.
D'Angelo Russell. Yeah. He came from Montverde. Yeah. Yeah, that was a interesting time.
I mean, that's why they're #1 in the nation. And just
Yeah.
look how many players they have in the
You know,
pros.
Matt Malone played against D'Angelo. He yammed on him apparently. Not Matt yammed on D'Angelo the other way around. Obviously.
D'Angelo Yamdom.
Yeah. Yep. On the one. Yeah. Of course.
So he went and told me to like look up prep schools for him and give him information on ones I know. I was like,
Nice.
you got it, dude. And so I did, and it was okay. And the tuition of these places is like dumb.
I was gonna send his kid there or something.
Sons, I mean, obviously, like a parent's always gonna like talk up their kid, like
Right.
stuff. You can't buy your way on that team. I don't think. I think you have to be good to play.
I mean, at places like that, yes, but I feel like if it's any other private, like if it's a private school in like Kansas, then yes, you can definitely do that.
Got information for it, like tuition and like academics and sports and.
What's a normal tuition there? Did you find out?
Hold on, I can't remember off the top of my head, but I can go to the link I sent him. Okay.
Can't imagine it's anything like. Oh, why am I yawning so much? Wow. I can't remember. I can't believe it's anything. If it's anything over like
Boarding tuition is $47,000.
a year.
It's just 15,000, and then boarding, I guess, is another.
Wait, is that total for 4 years? 40 something thousand, 47, you said?
7.6 boarding plus tuition.
You gotta speak into the microphone.
Boarding plus tuition is 47.6.
A year.
Yeah, yearly tuition, yeah, I guess.
Good lord.
The highest grade.
What could you be paying for high school
They're the six.
other than sports?
They're They're number 6 of 7 best boarding schools in Florida. 415 on most diverse private high schools in Florida.
All right, but like you understand kids going there and how much
Apparently. Man, I don't
because that's
know.
good. That's good, but let's be honest. I
Yeah,
want to know how many.
tuition-
I want to know how many kids fail out of that per year. That's what I want to know.
It tells you they're like,
The pass rate's probably high, but still
see, academics is an A, teachers are a B plus,
interesting.
clubs and activities are an A, diversity is an A, college preps an A, and sports are obviously an A.
So basically, teachers suck compared to the rest of the school. I don't understand. That's a teaching job though, where you can get some money. You can get
Looking
money.
at their rating, oh, there's 2 1-star reviews. Oh,
Oh, let's hit that gossip.
here we go. Focus on academics, not just basketball and soccer. Here, because the teaching was so horrific. The school only cares about getting their students into D1 schools.
I mean,
Oh, their like soccer team's really filthy too.
it's a majority of high schools. I feel like though. You know, if you have
that was 2 months ago.
if you have an athlete, that's just like you have an athlete, and they're just like, and you know, teachers don't care. Let's be honest, they don't care about them. They're just like, yeah, if you do good, I do good. You know?
No, that's, I mean, yeah, they get paid off the performance.
Oh yeah. So they're just gonna pass them, even though nothing matters.
Here's the second 1-star review. Led by Headmaster Kesselring.
That's a weird name.
Is not high on morals. To get enrolled, they will give misleading information.
Huh.
To get you enrolled, they will give misleading information. Before enrolling, I recommend you get a confirmation of their claims in writing to avoid surprises, because the administration will readily deny anything not on paper. Ethics is secondary to their business interest. for another school.
Yep.
Oh, there's 2 2-star reviews.
I think we get the gist of it. A lot of it seems moral, which, you know, I can understand. But
Yeah, hold on. Oh, and like I forgot what other school I sent him, but yeah.
yeah.
So that was my weekend. It was a good time.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, I think you sent me a snap where it was like you were like 12 deep or something like that.
That's the most I've drank
12 beers.
a long time. Oh no, when I snapped you that, I still kept going.
Oh wow.
And then
Did you walk
like
home?
lemonades. We walked. This is another story. When he gets drunk, I found out. That's to Wanderer. Wanderer. So I didn't drive home immediately. We went back to his apartment.
Uh,
There was this girl that was talking to or something like that,
your friend.
and so we're like in his apartment. He's all right. Let's go to College Town.
Mm-hmm.
Bars are. I'm like, I mean, I guess fine. I'm not gonna drink. I'll go, but he's recess, and it's one of the clubs.
Recess.
He's like,
What a-
yeah, I've never been. I want to go. I go,
what a
we're not gonna
place.
go. It's just gonna be us, like, dude. And I'm starting to sober up, so I really don't want to be there. One of the girls said they like might come. I go, so you're banking off a girl saying she might come to recess.
Dude, that's mistake number one.
And so we're walking, and he goes, no, like I'm gonna go in line. I go, okay, well I'm going home. I was like, whatever, like. So I start walking, and then I run into Tyler Thrift,
Mm.
and I start walking around with them, and then he texts
Wait,
me
who
a
else?
screenshot.
Tyler Thrift and who else?
You're not gonna know, so there's no point in.
Oh, sorry.
If I say their name, like, it's not gonna like help anything with the story.
And, yeah.
And so I'm walking with them, and I get a text from him. It's a screenshot from a screenshot of a text from like one of the girls, and it to Matso soon maybe. First of all, soon maybe. Anyways, and so then, and I look at the screenshot, and his phone's on 1%, and I go,
Mm.
butt cheeks. So I'm like, all right, guys, I need to go find Will. So I go the like line to get into recess,
Mm-hmm.
and I find him. He's just sitting there. I go, dude, I texted you. He goes, yeah, my phone died.
Classic.
Go to recess with not even knowing if the girls are gonna come or not.
With a dead phone.
Phone's dead. I go, you're dumb. Let's go. So I drag my line, and we go to my car. We charge his phone. Like we're just like sitting there in the parking lot. Took a couple peas.
Broke the
Car.
seal. There you go.
Opened my doors and just kind of went. And then like ultimately the girls like never even like made it
Uh,
a little bit. Drove him home, dropped him off, and he was like blacked out in my backseat eating like a peanut butter sandwich that I had in the car from earlier.
yeah, gross.
Well, no, it was still good. Like I put it in like in the center console, so like the heat and stuff didn't really get to it.
Okay.
He's eating it, just like slumped in the back seat. This is fun. Drop him off, drive home, and yeah, it was Saturday was just a real interesting day.
Huh. Yeah. Interesting. Well, to transition from that to something completely different, what I kind of just wanted to talk because I've seen this a lot on. I still surprise, I'm 21 and I still go on Facebook. So I don't know if you've ever seen these houses that pop up all the time, and they're like, they're not like traditional houses. They look like warehouses almost. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm sorry, you're gonna need to say that again. I was not paying attention.
Come on, it's game time, Hunter. Get your head in it. So, have you ever seen on Facebook these houses where it's like not traditional house, it looks like a warehouse or like a barn or something, but then like the inside is like a house, like a really nice house.
Yeah, they like transform random things in houses.
Well, not necessarily they transform it, it's just like they build the way they build it, it makes it look like that. Like, and they're always advertised of like cheaper than a real house, like blah blah blah, because it's like it's technically not a real house, you know. I saw one today. I'm gonna pull it up. I saw one today where it was like the same thing. Um, breathtaking custom farmhouse situated over 32 acres in Snook, Texas, 20 miles from the heart of Bryan College Station. Which I'm not from Texas. I don't know what that is. If anyone from Texas is listening, you let me know how good that area is. Additional features include a 30 by 40 barn, two ponds, and a one bed, one bath cabin, so like a guest house almost, which have not, let's be honest, they have not been in style for a while. Um, but so yeah, you go in like it's really nice. It's got two floors, um, huge living area. The kitchen's really nice. Oh wow, that's actually really nice. Um,
As
sorry,
you're crashing, you're just
as
finding
I'm
like,
trying oh, that's so cute.
yeah, that
Wow.
like side paneling really brings out this room and it just makes it look so much bigger.
Oh, that's custom stone walls. Wow. Um. Anyway, there's a lot of weird like combinations of like textures though used for walls and such, and countertops and everything. Anyway, I digress. But anyway, it's they're always like cheaper. It's like advertised as like cheaper than a house, blah blah blah, something like that. And I go to the comments, and someone goes, "What's the listing price?" And the person who posted it, who's a realtor, goes, 995,000.
My,
Cheaper than a regular house. Am I right?
what normal house are you looking at if that's cheaper?
I don't know. Okay, granted, it's 32 acres, so you're mainly paying for the land than the house. But
That's true.
who needs like 32? Who needs 32 acres? Well, I guess if you have a barn, then you probably have a farm. So,
32 acres.
kind of answering my own questions at this point. It's just but whatever. Um,
If I could afford it, I would buy that acreage in a second.
oh yeah, no, yeah, I know. But sh- invest some land. Get yourself some land. Did you say meat house?
House, meat cattle.
Oh. Just invest in a slaughtery. Invest
You
in a,
get the cows and then you just ship them off to a
ship them
butcher.
off and then get your land protested on by vegans and animal rights activists and all that.
Starbucks boycotts, dude.
Oh yeah, that's pretty
Starbucks
big.
protests.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's talk about that. That's messed up.
Yeah, boycotting Starbucks. I mean,
No, not that. What Starbucks did, that's messed up.
okay, there's still a lot we don't know.
There's a lot we didn't know. But did you see the second one? Did you see the second video of the guy who was just wanted to go to the bathroom?
I have, but the video starts. Thing had happened. Like he just walks in and starts filming after like a discussion had already happened between him and the like person up front. It definitely wasn't the first time like he had talked to her, and the like cop was already there ready to go. So that an altercation definitely happened before he started filming.
Probably, but like I'm just saying. I'm
And
just
he
saying.
went and freaking brought in the like weird white dude.
Maybe I don't know. I I like to take people's words for it. So I feel like if it happened, it happened.
The opposite. I need proof before I
Um,
will jump on any train.
but yeah, I know. Yeah, they're not really doing too hot.
Who? Oh, Starbucks.
Starbucks, yeah.
And then they're like closing
They're
8,000
yeah, they're
locations.
closing so many
Training.
locations like next month. They're gonna lose so much money.
But what's funny is if they were talking about in my diversity and inclusion class.
Mm. Oh, here we go.
I find it funny
Trigger
because
warning.
sorry for cursing. I know I did before, but it is so dumb. And if you want to talk about it, at me, Stoops51. Just don't be a dick.
Yeah.
That is the overall premise of the class.
Yeah.
It's our society.
Well, I think
Judge, that's just what we do. But ultimately, like, until someone screws up, I have like a preconceived notion. Like, I wait till someone messes up, then I go, okay, now I don't trust you.
right. Well, okay, here's the thing. I think this kind of ties into it a little bit, but did you see the Lil Tay stuff on Twitter? The like 9-year-old Asian girl?
Yeah. First of all, what?
Yeah, dumb, number one. Two, she's already more successful than me. And she's 9. 3, I saw a tweet that was like, this is what we get when y'all complain about whooping your child and disciplining your child and calling it child abuse. And I was like, yes.
Retweet.
Retweet. Which is funny because the guy who tweeted it is a meme account. So when he tweets something serious that it's 100% like when a meme account tweets something like that, it's just like, all right, now we're messing up.
Yeah, when they're like not trolling.
Dude, I'm 100%. You gotta discipline your kids. Like, I don't.
It's not abuse. There's a difference.
There's
Now,
a
if you're
difference.
just out there beating your kid for no reason,
Right.
you know,
But it's you do it. They mess up, and it's just
if
like.
they did,
Go ahead.
if they don't listen, if they break things, like I was thinking about this today. Like there are reasons to discipline your kid, and for the people who say like no, like people who get disciplined are more abusive. No, I'm not out there just whooping people.
Yeah.
I know like how to like respect my elders, like how to talk to people, like how to treat certain things with like a certain level of respect. Now that I'm going on a rant about it, I can't think of everything, but like those are the main ones for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, people who aren't don't a lot of times socially there's dicks.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, no, it's especially it's essentially the people. Yeah, it's the people who just like they get everything they want as a kid. And
when like you were a kid, I got grounded and I had to go to my room where I had my Xbox, cell phone. I was
so what's the grounding?
That's what I'm saying. Like you play Xbox with your friends. First of all, I got grounded later on because whooped pretty early on.
Oh,
I learned.
Same. Yeah.
Grade. When I got sent to my room, I had to like read a book.
Start that one over real quick.
It sounds like a good time to me.
In your what grade you had to read a book?
So if I got grounded, like I couldn't go sit on my phone in my room. Xbox wasn't in my room, so like when I got grounded to go to my room,
well, that was another thing. I wasn't
find
allowed to
do.
have a TV or my Xbox or any game console in my room.
Had to be out in the like family room.
Well, no, there was like so we had in my house we had a living room and then we had like so like you walked in and then to the right was like the front room, quote unquote. We just called it the front. Was that
the same house that was in Mitch's neighborhood?
Yes. So essentially, it was basically like an office room, or like it's just an open room for whatever. It's like I don't want to say we weren't rich, but it was like a second family room. And when I say that, it sounds like we had a lot of money. We didn't.
You just totally ignored my question.
I don't know what I didn't hear your question.
Was this the same house?
I said yes. Yeah, it's
the
same. I was just
trying to.
It's not. Well, yeah, it's the same. It's the same one where you lived for 10 seconds.
Yeah, yeah.
Same neighborhood you lived in for like 10 seconds. Yeah. You went there once for like a team meal or something.
Yeah.
Shout out Mom's Cooking. Missed that.
Wow, mom's cooking.
Oh man, I think we had like baked spaghetti or something is what we always did for team meals when I was at my house.
Like dessert
Oh, it was the cookie cake.
cake or
It was the candy cake. Candy cookie cake. So it was like to all those listening out here, let me describe this to you and get your mouth watering glands. Oh, I don't know what I almost said mouth sweating glands, but saliva glands going. So you get cookie dough mix, right? You bake it a cookie in a giant pan, essentially like a brownie pan. So it's cookie, but in the shape of brownie. Well, you get peanut butter and chocolate, melt it, mix it together, put that on top. And then you take M&Ms, Butterfingers, Snickers, and Twix. Throw that on top. Bake it a little bit more. Pull it out. Done. Good stuff.
fuego.
It's pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, Hunter's experienced a lot of cooking from me and my family in days. He still tells me about a buffalo grilled cheese that I made for him one time.
Oh, bruh.
All I did literally was
We were
bake.
on the way game, and he texted me.
I made
I
two
don't
of
even know
them.
how the conversation happened.
Because I made extra tenders. So I just baked buffalo like tenders, like Tyson buffalo tenders, baked them, and then I made a grilled cheese, and I put them between grilled cheese, and I made the grilled cheese while that was happening. So it didn't burn the chicken or anything, but it just kept it warm. And I was like, oh, I made too many tenders. I guess I'll make another one. And I texted, I guess I texted you first, and I was just like, hey, you want this other one?
And I took it, and it was delicious.
Yeah.
Times.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah. So back to the general point. People can boycott Starbucks all they want.
Whip
That
your
means
kids.
mine.
Just do it, and then we don't have this
Can
problem.
we just like to title this podcast like please? Sure, that'll go by great.
Make sure your kids hit that whip and hit that whip with your kids.
No, but I got like wooden spoon, plastic spoon.
Dude, I got a belt. I got a wooden spoon. I got a wooden spoon on bare butt cheeks.
But yeah, for sure.
Like a lot of times.
Whoever got like whooped with their pants on, you were lucky.
Oh, you were so lucky. You were so.
Holes in it to make sure that the air got through.
Yeah. Well, even still, it was really only when I was wearing like jeans or like cargo shorts. If I was wearing basketball shorts, it wouldn't matter. It would still sting like a mother. Like a butt cheek on a stick.
Literally.
Yeah,
so they can boycott Starbucks. All the lines are going to be short.
No,
I'm still going in there for my black coffee.
They're still gonna happen. Let's be honest here.
Dude, Starbucks again, boycott him. I thought one of the more,
Yeah.
establishments, but
Yeah.
here we are. Everyone gets offended by everything, so what a world
Yep.
that we live in. I've had this is a total different conversation.
Okay.
I've had so for my law, I think I might talk about this last time. For my law exam, it's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. On the first exam, not to brag, 96.
Ooh.
Boy. And so this one I go, you know what, screw it. I could get like a 62 and still pass the class with like a B minus.
You got a 61?
No, I haven't.
Oh.
I've taken. So it's 3 parts and it's like 3 points each is like
Okay.
how it's broken down.
All right.
It got a 9 out of 10. Swag.
All right.
At 10. So if I could fail this last time and still be like chilling.
Yeah.
Too, but so I'm pretty hyped about it. And then I took an exam today that I studied for today. 17.2 out of 20.
Okay.
Done on all 3 exams.
All right. I like it.
Well, this week, it's just
Yeah. Meanwhile, I've totally given up on one class because I'm gonna grade forgiveness that ish. Take it again with a different professor.
yes.
Well, because the professor that I have now, oh man, I ripped my professor a new one on like the class review thing. You know what the survey thing, the professor review, whatever it is. You know what I'm talking about? Hello?
No?
Did you hear what you heard what I said?
Me?
Yeah.
Ever.
Yes.
I can hear you.
Okay. Did you hear what I said?
Yeah, I just need to keep talking louder. I'm not used to this.
Ripped him a new one.
I asked which like class it was.
Oh, it's JavaScript. Fun stuff, right?
I see.
So basically, it's online, yes, but I've had online classes before, and none of them have been as bad as this class. Like, this teacher literally doesn't care. Like, everything is basically, like, she just posts on like the announcements on web courses or Canvas or whatever. If you guys use Blackboard, you know what I'm talking about. They're like, here's the link to this week's module. Review it. And there's an assignment this week or there's not an assignment this week, blah, blah, blah. Right. So this freaking woman decides to do that, but her presentations are like they're just PowerPoint slides. And so the PowerPoint slides are literally just taken out of the textbook, copy and pasted on to PowerPoints without anything. It's so dumb. And she doesn't communicate at all. Like, people like ask her questions on things. Like, she posts the assignment and be like, here's the assignment, make sure you do this. And they'll be like, oh, what are we supposed to do this? Or how would you feel about doing this? Doesn't answer. And it's just the worst. It's the worst thing ever. Like, it's so dumb. And I don't know. I looked at her rate my professor stuff, right? She has like a 1.9.
Ooh, that's not good.
Yeah. See, I didn't choose her.
Also,
it was one of those things where I signed up for the class and it said like who's teaching it, and it said like staff. You know, when you enroll it and it doesn't have, you don't know who it is, and so I got this lady, and I was like, all right.
See, for us, it's like our program. It's a big program, but it's small enough to where we can kind of guess who's going to teach it.
Yeah.
Whether
like
past experience with it or like in the know, like we'll like ask teachers like, hey, so like who's like supposed to be teaching this next semester? But yeah, also for you youngins out there, Rate My Professor is Andy.
Say it again.
Is clutch. It is a quality website for sure.
Although professors would be like, make sure you don't go to Rate My Professor because it's not always true. It's usually people that just had a really positive experience in this class or a really bad experience in this class, which I very much disagree with. I think it's
I always see both on it.
They're both, but there's also a healthy medium of people who are just like, yeah, it was all right. So
I know for FSU that they have their own. I think that they use for like the online surveys that you fill out by your teacher. Just to like an online one for FSU only.
Okay.
Or it's like something that like they might start up. Which that I mean, if like you're gonna do an online survey, at least you use the data for good. You know?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, well, yeah. I think every university does that. Well, it's because I know I had a professor like the one I have now, basically, where he made lectures mandatory, to attend, counted attendance, and then he taught something. But what he taught was like completely different to what we were actually like learning. So we were supposed to be learning about like interfaces on like like apps, like what you see, how you interact with things on computers, things like that. Um, but what he taught in class was like abstract art. And he talked about like Okoyono and like all this other stuff and like his own projects, and it was so stupid and didn't have anything to do with anything at all. And so after that semester, you gave him. I would imagine he got a crap ton of bad reviews because then dude never taught the class again. I'm 100% sure they did not let him teach it. But it was also the point, like, I hate my major at the same time that I love it because I like what I'm doing, but I hate that. Um, so it used to be like its own thing. It used to be like digital media was its own major, and it was in its own like school. It wasn't like in um, combined with like any other program, right? You know what I mean when I say that?
Yeah.
So, um, and then the art program, like the actual art program, started to die at UCF, and like the School of Visual Arts and Design is what it was, because everybody started to go into this digital media stuff. They went into web design, they went into animation, game design. Um, so what they did is they took this major and they threw it into SVAD, and with that, like the digital media people, there was probably about like maybe like seven teachers for like three majors. But the thing is, they all knew what they were doing. Like they didn't have like a teacher that was really good at like Java, and then it was like, oh yeah, you're gonna go teach business, like business lectures, because we have to take like one business thing on like how to incorporate it with business and whatnot. But no, so like they taught JavaScript. They stuck to the programming classes, and they taught like a majority of the programming classes, but they were good at it, and they helped kids, and like it was fine. And then they switched over to this, and now they have art teachers teaching like stuff they don't really know about. And like literally the guy that I have this year for my media production class. So basically, we spend the whole year like making a prototype and like learning how to budget and make a game and like what resources we need and all that. So we go through all that, which is an okay class. But literally at the beginning of the class, he walks in and he's like, all right, welcome to DIG whatever 42500 or something. And so he goes, he does that, and then he goes, does everybody know what this class is about? And like people raise their hand. And he's like, yeah, that's good. No, not really that. And then like like a couple kids answer what they think the class is about, and then he goes, "Cool, those are all good answers." And he goes, "I don't actually know. That's why I'm asking you guys." That's exactly what I want to hear on the first day when I'm paying. I don't know what it is, like $600 a class. Like that's stupid.
Yeah, I would right then I would stand up and be like, "Yeah, I'll take it next semester."
But I mean, I just didn't want to withdraw from a class, but it's whatever. Yeah, it was too late to withdraw from the JavaScript class that I was on, but you know. So now I'm just gonna fail it and then replace the grade with grade forgiveness. Does the FSU have that?
Grade forgiveness?
Yeah,
Um,
I think all colleges
so
have
like
that,
a
right?
certain, you can only do it like a couple times.
Okay.
Um,
See, I haven't done it yet, so that's good.
but we also
First
you can
offense.
withdraw from a class and
Yeah,
take like a W.
yeah, I have that on a couple classes when I was figuring out what I wanted to do for my major. I was just like, I don't want to take any of this.
Like when I switched from engineering, I did take a couple W's.
Yeah, I took a lot of classes. I have a lot of bad college experiences with classes. I don't know what it is. Like, I was taking biology because I was originally going to be a nursing major. Don't know why I thought that. Um, because, I just look really cute in scrubs and I can get all the ladies. But I went to I went to biology, signed up for the lab. Bought the lab and all that, and we used Second Life for our lab, which is which is really weird. It's
Wait,
like
would you use Second Life?
so we use Second Life for our lab.
The heck?
Like, if you guys have ever seen The Office, when Dwight makes another life of himself as being an assistant regional manager, and he goes, everything exactly the same, except in Second Life, I can fly. That's the program we used for our labs. I don't know why. Don't ask me. We just did. I guess they were trying to, be like, oh, we're gonna relate to younger people, and we're gonna play a video game for a lab. But no. So it wasn't just like we had that lab, but then we had another lab on like Pearson and whatnot, and Pearson always sucks with online stuff. I don't know what it is. But like I went on the lab and like we were supposed to be doing all this stuff. Every time I would go on, and they're like, all right, like the last couple weeks, it was like a month before the withdrawal deadline, and you're like, all right, you have a month left of labs. They're open now, so you can go do them. So I was gonna do them ahead of time. I was gonna be a good student, good little freshman college scrub, go do everything on time. I went on and they weren't there. They just like the content wasn't there, and so I went to the professor, and they were like, "Oh, well, I guess you'll have to contact Pearson." Pearson was just like, "Oh, well, there's nothing we can do." I was like, "Great, I'm just gonna fail the class because of nothing that can happen. No one can do anything about it." So I withdrew from it, and then I was like, "You know what? I'm gonna switch majors," and then I did twice. So, life story. If you wanna send me money to help out with my college adventure, Venmo is Trevor-Adolphi.
We'll put it in our Twitter
We'll put both of our Venmos
description.
in our Twitter.
If you guys want to help us continue this podcast,
Make a Patreon.
please support us. I mean,
No,
it would be cool.
We won't do
No.
that yet. We don't. I don't
This
feel
is
like
free entertainment.
I don't
This is
feel
free-
like we. Yeah, we don't. Well, if we get enough followings on YouTube, we could eventually start getting paid by YouTube. But I don't think we have.
solid amount of followers.
I don't
No, we
think
need
we-
like a solid amount.
Yeah, we need a lot. I think they just made like a thing. It was like a thing where you need at least like 1,000 followers and like 4,800 hours of watch time or something like that. Which we have. Let me see. How many subscribers? We have 4. So we're getting there. We're getting there.
I mean, if you guys want to follow us on YouTube, that'd be cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
We'll start advertising our podcasts and whatnot.
we just need to start. I mean, we need this can be a conversation for later.
It can't. Yeah, it'll be personal. But anyway, it's that hour. It's that segment hour. Well, not an hour, but however long it takes. It's time for more questionnaires. It's our questionnaire segment. Let's just call it that. Our questionnaire segment. So last week we did Cosmo, or not last week. Last episode we did Cosmo and how like what Thanksgiving foods describe your sex life. But now Hunter is back with another questionnaire. And what is it today, Hunter?
That wait, wasn't yours?
I don't remember. I don't remember what it was.
So this isn't a questionnaire, but it is a BuzzFeed article, and as you know, BuzzFeed is just a quality
Trusted
source.
entertainment of how to diet like a baby and what carrot
Eating
cake
like a 6-year-old.
what carrot cake describes your favorite Parks and Rec character. Things like that.
Yeah.
All right, take it away.
I don't want to be about it. So this is just a questionnaire. But it's 38 Yahoo questions that will destroy your faith in humanity.
Oh,
I'm not gonna go through all 38.
pick the best
'cause I
ones.
feel that's just gonna be.
Yeah, I think we're at like 45 or something by now.
We're just gonna do a couple of these, and let's just. I want to get your viewpoint on these.
Play along at home.
You ready?
I was born ready.
Night vision.
What about night vision?
One of my told me that midgets have night vision, but I wasn't sure if it was true. I know a little person from school, so I called him up and asked him. He didn't say anything and just hung up, so I'm pretty confused. Can anyone help?
Oh no.
Vision. I'm gonna go with no.
Maybe he hung up because he was like, "Oh man, he found out. Like, he's the first to find out about our kind." You know, is that should I not say our kind? Is that too rough?
You know what? It's fine. I don't
Yeah,
think any
we're good.
any
We're
little
at a
people
long.
listen to this.
Who's still here? Let's be honest. Anyway,
Let's see. Let's go.
what's the next one?
Autographs of Jesus.
Say it one more
You
time.
know there are autographs of Babe Ruth and John Lennon, but are there any autographs of Jesus Christ that are either on eBay or in someone's house?
Oh man, this is just painful. I don't
This one's fun.
I don't know what to think about these.
Funny. You ready? Ice Cube hole, and I haven't pooped it out yet. I'm really scared. I think it's stuck.
Swallowed an ice cube whole
Oh yeah.
and haven't pooped it out yet. How dumb are people? How dumb are people?
Please.
Give us like two more. Give us like two more.
Let's see. This one's good. If Batman's parents are dead. Oh wait, so I'm gonna read this exactly how it's typed, okay?
Okay. Oh, good lord. It's one of those.
If Batman parents are died, then how was he born? That's how died parents can have children. Did they think this through? Quality education we got. And
I don't. Do they know the story of Batman? Like,
this is number 38 of 38.
okay, here we go. Best for last. Am I right? I hope.
Why do black people call each other Monica? Is it a cultural thing? What's good, Monica? Monica, let's run some ball.
No! No! No!
Hey, can we just call this thing Monica? That's what I call it.
Oh, yeah. That's the title. That's the title of this one. This is Monica. Oh my god, I want to die. Oh, that's the worst thing I've ever heard. That
I'm
is.
glad that we ended on.
Oh man. That article sounded like it had an IQ of 27.
Did.
Wow. Anyways, yeah, if you guys listen all the way through, appreciate that. If you want to help us out and share stuff, go follow us on Twitter at Bear Cave Pod. Follow our YouTube is Bear Cave Podcast. It's linked with our Twitter and all that, and vice versa. So, if you have questions or anything like that, or if you want us to talk about certain things, we'll put our email in our Twitter as well. bearcavepod18@gmail.com. You send us suggestions, things like that. But appreciate those that are listening, and those that are still listening. We took a week off, just generally forgetting, but I don't think we're gonna end it anytime soon. We might run into. We're gonna try and put them out weekly, but as we get towards the end of the semester right now, we're just kind of do that. And Hunter's got to figure out his life, the rest of his life situation within the next few months. So
let's not talk about that. We can talk about around July on the
around
podcast.
July, yeah, we'll figure out if you have everything in check, if your ducks are all in a row. But yeah, so if you want to watch for us on Twitter, I don't think we'll make an Instagram. I don't really see the point in that, to be honest. I don't know about you, Hunter, but I don't see how that can help us really. But
Making an Instagram?
yeah, I don't see how that's beneficial really. But
Because we don't have anything to post on it.
yeah,
We can just push it on our Instagram stories or something. But
yeah, something like that. But
yeah.
yeah. And Hunter is on Twitter at
Stoops51.
Stoops51. I'm on Twitter at TJamesRA. Respective Instagrams. Search us by name once you find us, I guess. But yeah, so
Stoops51 is basically everything.
yeah, pretty much.
For me,
I think
so.
this was a full hour. I'm not entirely sure, but
Us.
figured it out. But I think this is definitely our longest one. But so that was a roller coaster. But we'll get this out for you probably on Friday or Saturday. We're recording on Thursday right now. So, but yeah, so appreciate
All right, thanks, guys.
appreciate your faces and your love for our opinions. We'll see you guys in the next one.